Good morning, dear friends, and welcome once again to Wacky Wednesday. A few weeks back, France won the World Cup, and Trevor Noah, one of the famous TV hosts, said the African team had won. This created a controversy, and the French ambassador said they are French first. To which Trevor created another show in which he said, why do they have to be one over the other? Are they less French because they are Africans? It kind of rang a note in me. You see, my birth certificate says born in India. My marriage certificate says married in India. But my passport says Singaporean. So when people ask me who am I say Singaporean Indian. To which sometimes I get a kind of these weird looks, questioning my loyalty and dedication to either. You see, one is the place where my parents raised me. The other place I chose to raise my children. One is the place which nurtured, gave me education and gave me work ethics. The other place created a beautiful field for me to express my work ethics and work beautifully. In that sense, one is my karma bhoomi, another is my janma bhoomi. And in that, I love and am loyal and dedicated to both. Now let us look at this in a slightly different light. You see, our parents raise us, nurture us, educate us. And then when we grow, somewhere along the line, we find somebody with whom our thoughts match. Now we want to move in with our new partner or spouse. We leave our parents' home and settle in with our new partner. Now just because we have settled in with our new partner, do we stop loving? Do we stop caring for our parents? No. Then we get or adopt children. We raise them beautifully. They too will find partners, maybe who will be very different than us. But does that mean we reject the partners forever? Or do we welcome their partners in our family and make them our own? Just like families, trees grow with love and inclusion, so too should countries and cultures grow with collaboration as people move from one into another. Yes, dear friends, today with the advancement in science and technology, we are perched on space discovery. We are ready to discover different life forms in this wide universe. Yes, from the perspective of the universe, we will be called earthlings. We have to stop our limited mindset of thinking this village or country is my world to this world is my country or village. Yes, but before we zoom into future, let us take a peek into the past. You see, in the 8th or 10th century, the Parsis from Persia came to the west coast of India. They wanted to settle in Gujarat. So they approached the king of Gujarat. Now, obviously, the king of Gujarat was apprehensive as to how these new inhabitants would change the fabric of his land. So the head convoy of the Parsis, as they are called today, called for a glass of milk and sugar. When it arrived, he mixed the sugar with the milk and offered it respectfully to the king. As the king was drinking it, he asked him, "Sir, how do you find the milk?" The king said, "Sweet." "Now, can you separate the sugar from the milk, sir?" The king said, "No." Then the Parsis said, "Oh dear king, we will mingle with your people and your land like the sugar with the milk. We'll add our sweetness to this region." Dear friends, till date, my Parsi friends and my Parsi patients are the sweetest people I know. They retained their customs and traditions. They took over the language of Gujarat and added their sweet accent to it. So too, dear Singapore, we who come from India bring with us our sweetness and our sourness. And when we add that to the salty water of this beautiful sunny isle, together we will create the best lemonade in the world, the most refreshing and healthy drink for the sweltering heat of this region. On this refreshing note, I would love to wish both my countries, Singapore and India, my Janma Bhoomi and my Karma Bhoomi, a happy National Day. Majula Singapora, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.